Welcome back to Ask Allison. Here's today's question. I'm not ready to return to in-person sessions yet because the virus numbers in my county are high and still climbing. Other than for specific critical situations, I do not know how to justify the risk-benefit at this time for in-person sessions. I have clients, though, who are using insurance that have been told by their insurance carriers that they will only have coverage for telemental health for a limited time, or they will have telemental health coverage only if their provider uses a specific telemental health platform. I have several insurance clients with various insurance companies and plans. I do not think it's realistic to expect therapists to sign up for and pay for several different telemental health platforms to satisfy each insurance company, or to expect therapists to go back to in-person sessions if the virus is still very present and spreading in that county. But what are clients and therapists to do if insurance is dictating a return date to in-person sessions or dictating which telemental health platform that has to be used to be covered by insurance? So I'd like to thank Therapy Notes for sponsoring us today, speaking of a telemental health platform. So this situation is really infuriating to me, especially when some clinicians' malpractice insurance stipulates that they can only see clients in person if they can prove it's clinically necessary. And hell, if insurance deemed online valid in April, why wouldn't it be valid in September? So the data has been available for years, proving its efficacy. And some insurance companies have been totally fine with it for years. And that's another thing that makes me really frustrated about this. So what you can do is fight it. Call the companies, have your clients and colleagues call, go to the news, talk about it from the client's perspective. Now in the midst of the pandemic that has brought the world to its knees, while substance abuse and depression and divorce rates are soaring, insurance is refusing to continue to pay for mental health care in the same way it has been for the past few months. We have free scripts for therapists and for clients over at abundancepracticebuilding.com/telehealth-scripts. I'll link to that to make it easier. That will allow you and any clients, you can just print it out and give it to them. It doesn't need to, you don't need to attribute it to us. To be able to call and make a request that that's not necessary. Some of the telemental health platforms that they're requiring do not cost money from what I understand, and I think that it would be a harder sell. Will it be a huge pain in the neck to have to be on like the one you prefer and like a few others? Absolutely, it's stupid. But if that's what you have to do to be able to see your clients, it's just one of those hoops that insurance makes you jump through. But if they're saying like, we're gonna stop paying for telehealth, or you have to pay us this big, such a racket, you have to pay us this big fee in order to use our thing so that we will then reimburse. It just feels like dirty dealings. So I don't really know of anything else we can do except to advocate. I want to encourage anyone that is watching this on social media who has a good way to manage this to please leave a comment so that the rest of us can learn and maybe band together and get this problem handled, because it's a bunch of BS and it needs to change. So I hope that gives you some direction, and hopefully the scripts will at least help. If you guys have a question for Ask Allison, please DM me over on Instagram, where we're abundance_practice_building.